Today we'll be discussing the top 4 altcoin comment requests. Now, as a caveat to all these videos, we did record one previously. This is not condoning any of these projects. What we will be doing is going over the actual project's website, kind of a basic overview of the fundamentals, then looking at some of the recent price action, and a little bit of the tokenomics after each project, but we're going to be covering these 4. So let me know down below in the comments if you want to see different altcoins covered in the next one. We are consider doing this like a monthly series. We did one that was very well received just back in February. So let's hop right into it. Essentially what these 4 coins are, we'll be starting out with ZeroSwap, then Binance Smart Chain. After that, moving into a little bit higher of the market cap coins. So Edgeware, by the way, the first 2 are very, very small market cap, then Edgeware, and then lastly, we'll be covering it out with something called, this is actually a very, very interesting project. One sec. It's essentially like using Airbnb or using like ride sharing apps, but having this be on the blockchain. So it's called SmartKey. So this is a project that a well-known crypto YouTuber, BitBoy, talks about in the past. It really pumped it up. Now it's consolidated back down. I think it's interesting. We'll be covering that here in a second. So let's waste no more time and hop right in. All right, starting out with ZeroSwap. This project explains himself as the multi-chain trading protocol, access to multi-chains with zero fees and gasless transactions on ZeroSwap. So this is quite interesting. There are a lot of projects trying to do this. Having multi-chain kind of interoperability is very important. I'm curious how they do this gasless and zero fees. Again, guys, be very careful with all these projects. Not condoning any of these in any way, just trying to kind of open the door for you. And for anyone who, questioned these altcoins, just for me to go over them, give a little bit of my thoughts, but personally not investing in any of these. The only one I'd consider it is the BSC Pad. So let's look at what's going on here. Some of these other ones, I would consider it, but yeah, I would need to do a lot more digging. So gasless zero fees. So economical trades with gasless transactions realized by using transaction fee mining. Okay, that's interesting. Zero fee trade on multi-chain at zero cost. We do not charge any fee. Governance, rewards, DEX aggregation. Interesting. Let's see, what does Z do? So this is their DEX, their decentralized exchange token offering. They have the ETH2 Binance Smart Chain bridge. They have staking. They have the exchange. Okay, so maybe I'll do a little bit more digging in this. I think it's actually, if they're really doing this, the only thing that throws me off is they're so low cap. Obviously this is like a governance token. So it's $30 million market cap. At time of recording this, it's sitting about at 92 cents. Let's go to all-time low, all-time high, and see exactly where this has been. So the all-time high is $1.77, and the all-time low is 4 cents. Okay, interesting to know. Won't waste too much time on this, but let's move over to BSC Pad. So the BSC Launchpad is the first decentralized IGO platform for the Binance Smart Chain network. BSC Pad, Binance Smart Chain Pad, will empower cryptocurrency projects with the ability to distribute tokens and raise liquidity. The only reason I'm not super bullish on this is because Binance Smart Chain is centralized, guys. Yes, I do like projects on there. Yes, I did call PancakeSwap when it was at $1, and anyone who's watching our February altcoins had over like a 20x gain on that if they sold it at the right time. But yeah, and currently, it's over a 10x gain from when I originally requested it. But it's pretty straightforward. It's similar to a PokerStarter or a Trust Swap or a Duck Dime, except on Binance Smart Chain. So these are projects that are partially centralized, and that's the only reason I'm not huge on this. I'm not saying I'm not going to interact with it, but at a $15 million market cap, it's got a lot more work to do. So it's sitting at $6.12. Low, let's go to 1 year low, 1 year high. $2. It hasn't really moved that much. Okay, this is a little bit more interesting. You can kind of see, if something's already done 100x, it's like, okay, how much really more can it do? Let's see the overall price history. Oh, this is so new on here. Okay, maybe look a bit more into this. I'm a little skeptical of what's going on here, actually. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm not even sure if this is... Yeah, I need to do a bit more digging on this. Again, this is just to introduce these coins, but I have not done a ton of digging. I'll need to do more research into this. Again, let me know down below if you've already done research, if you think any of these are good or any of these are bad. Let me know down below. or if you know of any like scams going on with these projects. So Edgeware, this one, what is the market cap again? Yeah, this one has, I think, the largest market cap out of all these. So 138 million. This is actually quite interesting, but a lot of projects are doing this, obviously. So a self-improving smart contract blockchain. So kind of moving almost like a cell. So Edgeware is the live mainnet third generation self-upgrading smart contract platform in the Polkadot ecosystem. So that's a lot of buzzwords going on there. But the fact that they're in the Polkadot ecosystem, I do obviously like that. There are a couple things that I'm a bit wary of here, as far as these buzzwords and these things. But I overall I like that they're in the Polkadot ecosystem as well. So unlike previous blockchains, Edgeware is the user organized into groups, projects, and businesses to develop the chain along with their own products and services, funded by the public through Edgeware's innovative on-chain treasury, like a digital city, legislated by elected participants. So this one I actually like. I think I actually would pick this one over BSC Pad. So market cap is 138 million. Edgeware is ranked 262. You can check out white paper here. Yeah, if you're interested in getting in this, definitely read the white paper. 1 year. Let's see. Okay, interesting. So for tokenomics, I always don't necessarily like, they don't have a max supply showing there. The volume is quite low. I will say that, like a million a day. I like to see at least 10 million. But this chart's looking okay. We formed a bit of a cup and handle here. We might see kind of like a slower upwards growth. But yeah, it looks like if you could have got in at 0.002 cents, that would have been nice, obviously. So yeah, interesting what they got going on there. Okay, so SmartKey. Let's hop over here first. So it's like market cap. I'm curious. Okay, 69 million. Okay, so become part of our project. SmartKey is the missing part of the puzzle that connects the world of decentralized finance, DeFi, in blockchain with the world of physical assets. We are the first working platform that allows you to combine physical values of assets, the blockchain of things, with DeFi projects operating on the Ethereum waves of the blockchain. So I'd be curious to know how exactly are they connecting these. So here we go. Easy to adopt in every blockchain. Okay, secure finances, business models. Okay. Let's see. Connector. I see. Okay, so car share. Okay. So that's interesting. They're doing it with like fintech corporations, so like Airbnb. I actually think this is quite interesting. SmartKey. Uh, no, I do know of this project. Now that I'm thinking about this, yes, with Mercedes. I've actually heard about this. I think BitBoy promoted this project. So yeah, I mean, this one's interesting, guys. This is an interesting idea here, as far as like a vehicle sharing and these things. Yeah, I think this is actually really interesting. I forgot about this project. Shout out to you, whoever mentioned this. Yeah, so SmartKey sitting at 36 cents right now. Market cap is 69 million. Trading volume is quite low at 2 million. But guys, this is like a long-term one. Obviously, you're going to see many competitors in this space. So this is just one that I think has got a decent amount of hype because BitBoy is a pretty big crypto channel. He's currently the biggest one. At the time when he recorded that, I don't think he was the biggest one, or no, he definitely wasn't the biggest one. But now, if he pushed it again, there's definitely pumpamentals in that. But this, I really like what they're aiming for here with like the car key thing, all that. So I'm not going to waste too much time. Just kind of wanted to go through these quickly. Leave me a comment down below. I might do this kind of ongoing series maybe once a month. But again, don't FOMO into any of these. This is purely just for me to go over them, share some quick thoughts, and then move on. Just kind of like satisfy the people that commented. Let me know if you wanted me to check out any other projects. And I can go in more details if you guys want to see a longer video, but I try and keep it relatively short. So anyways, just to recap, we had Zero, we had Binance Smart Chain Pad, we had Edgeware, and we had SmartKey. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe button all, invest global, and until next time.